The Senate will come back to order.
I am.
Mr. Carpenter got a haircut.
Sure did.
For his birthday.
The old birthday cut.
There you go.
Nice. Makes you look younger.
That's what I'm going for.
Good job. And then I'll just I'll forward.
Senator Pember?
Huh? Our members? Did you tell Donovan to be here?
The Senate will stand into recess. The Senate will come back to order. Just as a reminder, members, we are on third reading of Bill's consent calendar. We are on Senate Bill 139. Are there any no votes? Are there any no votes on any of the bills on the third reading consent calendar? Senator Lundin.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I request to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 162 and on Senate Bill 164. I apologize for the delay. Thank you, Mr. President.
Senator Lundin will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 162 and Senate Bill 164. Members, we are on third reading. Senator Woodward.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 162.
Senator Woodward will be requested as no vote on 162. Senator Marble.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on 162.
Senator Marble will be recorded as a no vote on Senate Bill 162. Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request to be recorded as a no vote on 137, 162, and 164.
The Minority Leader will be recorded as a no vote on 137, 162, and 164. Senator Smallwood.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wish to be recorded as a no vote on 137.
Senator Smallwood will be recorded as a no vote on 137. With a vote of 33 ayes, 2 no votes, 0 absent, and 0 excused, Senate Bill 137 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Moreno, Bridges, Janal, Winter, Court, Story, Lee, Gonzalez, Fields, Patterson. Please add the President. Senator Williams, Woodward, Tate. With a vote of 31 ayes, 4 no votes, 0 absent, and 0 excused, Senate Bill 162 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Crowder, Story, Gonzalez, Tate, Janal. With a vote of 33 ayes, 2 no votes, 0 absent, and 0 excused, Senate Bill 164 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Janal, Story, Court, Tate, Rankin, Quorum, Priola, Winter. Smallwood. Please add the President. With a vote of 35 ayes, 0 no, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 052 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Marble, Gardner, Moreno, Janal, Crowder, Rankin, Priola, Todd, Story, Cook, Lee, Tate, Bridges, Scott, Gonzalez, Fields. Smallwood. Mr. Carpenter, please read the title to House Bill 1177. Third reading of bills, final passage. Mr. Carpenter, please read the title to House Bill 1177.
House Bill 1177 by Representatives Sullivan and Garnett, Senators Court and Pedersen, concerning creation of an extreme risk protection order in connection with making appropriation.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move House Bill 1177, later until tomorrow, Thursday, March 28th.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and House Bill 1177 will be laid over until 3/28 Thursday. Mr. Carpenter, please read the title to House Bill 1119.
House Bill 1119 by Representative Goldman, Senator Foote, concerning public disclosure of a completed peace officer internal investigation file.
Senator Foote.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move House Bill 1119 on third reading and final passage and ask for an aye vote.
Is there further discussion? Seeing none, the motion before the body is the passage of House Bill 1119 on third reading and final passage. Are there any no votes? Senators Sonnenberg, Cook, Quorum, Marble, Scott, Woodward, Tate, Gardner, Smallwood, Rankin, Lundin, the Minority Leader, Heisey, Hill, Lee, Crowder. With a vote of 19 ayes, 16 noes, 0 absent, and 0 excused, House Bill 1119 is passed. Co-sponsors: Senators Moreno, Gonzalez, Mr. Carpenter, please read. Mr. Carpenter, please read the title to Senate Bill 203.
Senate Bill 203 by Senator Finberg and Representatives Garnett and Neville concerning payment of expenses of the Legislative Department.
Mr. Majority Leader,
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Senate Bill 203 on third reading and final passage.
is there any discussion? Seeing none, the motion before the body is the passage of Senate Bill 203 on third reading and final passage. Are there any no votes? Senators Gardner, Rankin, Hill, Sonnenberg, Woodward, Lundin, Heisey, Quorum. With a vote of 27 ayes, 8 noes, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 203 is passed. Co-sponsors. Senators Todd, Moreno, Mr. Carpenter, please read the title to Senate Bill 133.
Senate Bill 133 by Senators Janelle Todd and Representative Michael Janae concerning the regulation of genetic counselors in connection therewith and making an appropriation.
Senator Janelle.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Senate Bill 133 and ask for an aye vote.
Is there further discussion? Seeing none, the motion before the body is the passage of Senate Bill the passage of Senate Bill 133 on third reading and final passage. Are there any no votes? Senators Hill, Marble, Heisey, Sonnenberg, Woodward, the Minority Leader, Cook, Smallwood, Rankin, Gardner, Lundin, Scott, Crowder. With a vote of 22 ayes, 13 no votes, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 133 is passed. Co-sponsors. Senator Tate. Mr. Carpenter, please read the title to Senate Bill 154.
Senate Bill 154 by Senator Corden, Representative Soroto, concerning continuation of the regulation of psychiatric technicians by the State Board of Nursing in connection therewith, implementing the recommendations contained in the 2018 Sunset Report by the Department of Regulatory Agencies.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Senate Bill 154 lay over until tomorrow, Thursday, March 28th.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and Senate Bill 154 will lay over until 3/28 on Thursday. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to lay over the balance of the calendar, which includes general order, second reading of bills, until tomorrow, Thursday, March 28th.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the balance of the calendar will be laid over until Thursday, 3/28. Introduction of bills.
Senate Bill 219 by Senator Pedersen, Representative Gonzalez Gutierrez, concerning the continuation of the Colorado Licensing of Controlled Substances Act and in connection therewith implementing the recommendations contained in the 2018 Sunset Report by the Department of Regulatory Agencies.
Health and Human Services.
House Bill 1174 by Representatives Escar, Catlin, Senators Gardner, and Pedersen, concerning out-of-network healthcare services provided to covered persons and in connection therewith making an appropriation.
Judiciary. Announcements. Having no announcements, Mr. Majority Leader.
Guess we know who's on.
You calling me? Yeah. He's not even looking.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, thank you for your work. Feels pretty good to get out of here before dark. So thank you for that. I think tomorrow will be hopefully a relatively short day, and we will play it by ear in terms of what we do after that in regards to this weekend. But for now, Mr. President, I move the Senate adjourn until tomorrow, Thursday, March 28th at 9 a.m.
You have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the Senate will stand in adjournment until 0900 on 3/28/2019.